Hey, welcome, welcome. What can I say? I'm stunned. Feeling you with Vic the Brick Jacobs and PJ right here. And Vic, you have stunned me with this look.
It's festive. It's the holiday.
Yeah.
It's the Christmas season. Feliz Navidad. The Christmas season, everyone is welling up with such good vibes. And I just wanted to celebrate and kick it out, with a Christmas lid.
Well, you got it. You got it. That lid is funky. It kind of looks like a satellite with things hanging. It looks amazing. I don't know I don't even know where you buy your lids, but that one is, you won't see that in the lid store, I promise you.
My beloved bride, Yuko Sakamoto, got me this lid about 10 years ago
Beautiful.
over on Wilshire Boulevard in Santa
Nice.
Monica. And it's delicious. It's just a delicious lid.
It really
It's so kooky, and ornaments are hanging from the hat.
Now, do you wear that out on the street ever, or is this just for
I've
in-house
I've
use?
worn it to a couple of Christmas parties. One on
R-
Kiss FMA.
Right?
Wore it to a Kiss FM Christmas party back in the day,
Okay.
and an AM 570 LA Sports Christmas party.
Nice.
So it's made a couple appearances.
Yeah, a couple appearances, and it's still holding together. It looks like all the ornaments are still intact.
Everything is in full effect,
Yeah, yeah.
ready to rock. And
That-
uh, and PJ, I see that you are rocking the LA Dodger lid.
I had to put it on. I had to put it on because I'm so happy that they listened to us, and the Dodgers decided to keep the MIG Rojas, and he's now back. As we talked about, the spark plug of the Dodgers got him to the World Series. They wouldn't have made it without this guy. He played every position, he did everything, just incredible. He deserved, I think they're giving him 5.5 million for one more year, and I think that's probably going to be it for him. He wanted to retire this year, I think, but now he's decided to stay. So, yes, I'm wearing it for him and for the Dodgers today.
We celebrate Miggy. Winter
Yes.
meetings begin this week in Orlando.
Yep.
But first, PJ, we have to go to the breaking news. The
Mm-hmm.
college football playoff rankings were released, and
Mm-hmm.
not without controversy. Again, Indiana, number one overall after stunning Ohio State yesterday.
That was good.
So congratulations. They finally beat Ohio State after like 150 meetings. Indiana with Fernando Mendoza, their Heisman Trophy winning quarterback, I believe, won the Heisman by beating Ohio State. When you win a game of that magnitude,
Yeah.
it's not about statistics; it's about winning. And Mendoza uh, wins, and Indiana is victorious, and they're the number one seed. But the 12 teams that were picked, let's face it, the top six, top seven, there's no doubt.
Yeah.
There's Ohio State two, Georgia three, um, Oregon,
Texas
Texas
Tech.
Tech,
Yeah.
Ole Miss.
Yeah.
But then
Oklahoma and Alabama.
it gets a little dicey.
Yeah.
Because suddenly, there was Miami and Notre Dame on the bubble. Notre Dame gets screwed. The
Hmm.
Fighting Irish get screwed. They've won 10 straight games.
Yeah. Yeah.
Notre Dame is out of the college football playoffs. Miami is in. Now, okay, I thought both teams should have been in, along with my Texas Longhorns. And now they've pissed off Bevo, the Longhorn steer, 2,000 pounds of beef
Oh,
in Austin, Texas. Texas is out, even though Texas beat Oklahoma. Oklahoma is in the top 12. They just crushed Texas A&M by 10. A&M's in as well in the
yep.
top 12.
Yep.
And yet Texas is out, and they beat A&M, and they beat Oklahoma. I know they had a very difficult loss to Florida that hurt them, but still, you got to look at the quality of the teams they beat.
Yes.
James Madison, okay, the Dukes are 12-1. They won the Sun Belt. They should not be in the top 12.
No,
The
no. And
Tulane Green Wave in New Orleans, nice year. They should not be in the top 12 in college football, competing for a national championship. This is ridiculous.
no, it's crazy. I mean, do you think that I don't even know if Bob Chesney now is going to be, I mean, as the coach of, I think he'll be out right before that because he's going to UCLA of
Well, he's
James
still
Madison.
coaching.
Will he still coach the end of the year?
Yes, the deal was that Chesney, accepting the UCLA job, will continue to coach the Dukes
Okay.
throughout the playoffs.
All right.
Classy move by UCLA.
Yeah.
Obviously, Lane Kiffin will not be coaching
No.
Mississippi Ole Miss,
No.
but Chesney is coaching the Dukes, and I
Yeah.
believe they've drawn Oregon
Yes.
in their first round. But this is so disrespectful of the schedule
Yeah.
that the teams play. University of Texas, okay, 9-3. Again, tough loss to Florida. Remember, they lost the opening game to Ohio State 14-7.
Right.
That was a tough loss. They were ranked number one coming into the season, and they lose, to an excellent Buckeye team.
Yeah.
But to not have Texas in the top 12 after beating A&M by 10, and A&M was undefeated, and they've beaten Oklahoma, and they deserve to be in the top 12. I'm a Texas fan, yes, but also I'm a college football fan. Notre Dame should be in there. The Irish should be in, and Texas should be in. To the committee, what's this cockamamie system you've created where the James Madison Dukes are in the top 12? You see the brick
There it is.
committee. You see it? You freaks.
Yes.
The dog me, you. You're a bunch of freaks. I like the underdog, but James Madison, they win the Sun Belt. They should not be in the final 12. And Bob Chesney, congratulations on the UCLA gig.
Yeah.
And congratulations to UCLA, for hiring an excellent coach. I mean, Chesney led Holy Cross to Patriot League titles. He's led James Madison and tiny Harrisonburg, Virginia, to titles in the Sun Belt. He's won every level he's coached at. Asuncion, he coached. He coached, every Division III, Division II, Division I. Chesney has won, proven winner.
Yep.
UCLA needs it, so that's a good coach. They'll announce him this week officially as the head coach of UCLA. So UCLA will regroup with Bob Chesney, and of course he'll be poaching coaches, from James Madison as well.
Oh yeah.
And again, your USC Trojans, they're finishing on the outside looking in. They'll probably finish about 15th in the country. They'll go to maybe the Sun Bowl. I've heard Sun Bowl. It might be their journey, which who cares? But they had
I
the
think they're going to the Alamo Bowl.
the Alamo Bowl. What's the difference?
I think the Alamo Bowl.
Alamo Bowl, Sun Bowl.
I wanted to make that distinction for you because
But you're right. It is the Alamo Bowl.
yeah, but the name is what I wanted to get to because the Alamo Bowl. First of all, you know how I am about bowls. I think this should be the Alpo Bowl because Alpo dog food. I don't like bowl games. If you haven't won, I'm sick of USC. I mean, they have done well. They beat
I mean, they go to the Holiday Bowl now. It
yeah,
seems every year,
I
and
know.
they
It's ridiculous.
lose, and they lost to
Some of these
Tulane.
bowls are just, I mean, James Madison is going to get wiped out by Oregon when they play them.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's going to be ridiculous to watch. So unless it's the Rose Bowl, something like that, I don't know. I'm not that interested. I just think that, first of all, I said they shouldn't accept the bowl bid. They didn't win. They didn't win. And that's the way I feel. They didn't win. I know they want to do extra games, and that's great. But, the Irish isn't playing in a bowl game. They're not playing in anything. I don't think.
How do you win 10 straight football games,
And
playing
lose.
an incredible schedule?
Yeah.
The Irish, beat USC,
Yep.
and they've beaten a lot of other teams. They did lose. They lost early to Miami. These early losses, you can't hold teams accountable on December the 7th. At this point, you got to be in the moment with these teams. How are they playing in the moment? Their last game, who they
Yeah.
beat? Did they beat a top team? Texas beat Texas A&M.
Right.
That was an incredible victory.
Yeah. Yeah.
Indiana, I get it. Number one, they beat Ohio State after 150 tries. Mendoza, is a Heisman Trophy winner with the regular season. But to penalize teams like a Notre Dame, like this, it's about entertainment. Number one, entertainment is dollars. Notre Dame is entertainment.
Yes.
People hate or they love the Irish. This is hundreds of years of college football, and you're putting in a Tulane over Notre Dame, who've won 10 straight football games.
Yeah.
It's shocking to me.
It's
It's
shocking.
sickening. It's sickening and
Yeah.
disgusting.
Yeah, it's shocking. It
But
really is. It's
I
shocking.
agree with you, PJ, about the
Yeah.
bowls.
Yeah.
If you want to go to Cockamamie Bowl,
Yeah.
you can go. If you want to get your team more reps, but teams like USC who finished 9-3, does it really matter if they go to the Alamo Bowl, they go to the Sun Bowl, they go to the
No.
Holiday Bowl? Who cares?
No.
But they did have the number one recruiting class coming in next year.
That's the most impressive part. That's the most impressive part. So we'll see what Lincoln Riley does with them. It's not the first year he's had a good recruiting class. So, I hope he's going to shore up that defense because as long as he doesn't, if he doesn't shore up the defense, it doesn't matter about the offense because we can't seem to hold anybody out of the end zone. So that'll be the thing. Let's see how he recruits on the defensive side. Let's see what Bob Chesney, Kenny Chesney's younger brother,
Yeah.
does with UCLA. And let's see if he gets him to sing the national anthem and if he can actually pull some recruits into UCLA because they're in desperate need of help there. So it's
Well, it's
going
all
to be
about the
fun.
money. It's all about the
It's all
USC is
about the money.
incredible money.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
they've paid big money for a lot of big players for next year.
Yeah.
It's not about recruiting anymore. It's about money.
That's it.
Who
That's it.
pays who?
That's it. You know,
But the blueprint was there for Indiana beating Ohio State. Defense
yep.
13-10.
Tough, tough, tough.
Defensively, Indiana, I think, shocked people with their defense
Yeah.
because they've been an offensive juggernaut with Signetti, but their defense is what
We
won the
always say
game.
defense wins, right?
Defense wins
I mean,
championships. I don't
come
care
on.
what sport you're in.
Yeah, it
And
doesn't matter.
Indiana stepped up,
Yep.
and Georgia has an excellent defense.
Yep.
These are the teams who will vie for the national championship. Not your offensive juggernauts, but
No.
again, to see Tulane and James Madison in the
Right.
final 12. Look at me. I'm a wreck.
Yeah.
I'm a
You
wreck.
are. You only have one ball shaking there. I mean, you're
I
so
know.
nervous that just one satin ball is actually shaking. Well,
I
maybe
usually have
two.
a few
No,
more
maybe two.
satin balls
Yeah.
rolling out.
I've
But
heard that.
but
But we're gonna
I am
move on.
so disenchanted with the college football playoff system.
I know.
And
We'll see what happens.
of course, I love Texas. I love the traditional powers
Yeah.
to be. I
I mean,
love
I don't
the.
mind.
I love young bloods. But listen,
Yeah.
there's the other
Yeah, me
young
too.
Ole Miss. How about Ole Miss out of nowhere?
Yeah. I love
Number
that. I
six,
love that.
Texas Tech. Who would think Texas Tech would be there this year?
Yeah.
Strong team.
Yeah.
Uh, uh, so they totally destroyed BYU.
Listen, what drives you crazy is you don't know what ruling stick they're using to make these decisions. You know what I mean? And they're usually monetary and there's other implications, but that's what drives most people crazy with the bowl games is it's not always about who the biggest powers are, as we can see what happened to Texas, your Longhorns, and also the Irish this year. It's not always about what you've done, right? It's about what they need. And this is what they determined they needed for whatever reason. So, you're going to see some crummy bowl games. I'm not watching. So, ask me where I'll be for the USC Alamo Bowl. Ask me
Where will you be, PJ, for the Alamo Bowl with USC?
anywhere else.
Ah,
All right, let's move on to football, NFL style football. What do you say? What do you think?
Week 14
Yes.
is upon us,
Yeah.
and every game is incredibly impactful.
Yeah.
I was very, very impressed with the Detroit Lions in their Thursday game.
Yeah.
Jameer Gibbs
Yeah.
is the number one running back in the National Football League. I don't think there's any question. I know Saquon
I
Barkley
agree.
was great last year with the 2,000 yards, but not this year. Saquon, Bijan Robinson, with Atlanta's net, great back. Jameer Gibbs is the number one back in just his third year out of Alabama.
Ooh. What
He
a
was sensational, scoring 3 touchdowns.
Yep.
I was very, very impressed with Gibbs.
I was too. What a fluid runner. The more you watch him and the more he settles in, he's just amazing. His moves, they're just so fluid, and he just moves so fast. And I know a lot of people run fast, but it's just the way he does it. It's just, it looks effortless when he's running. It really does. It looks like he's just and he is. He's just having fun.
And
But
out of the backfield, he's a great receiver out of the backfield. Gets
great
a lot
receiver.
of yards out of the backfield for
Yep.
Goff.
Yeah.
He is just a sensational runner, and I believe he'll become, of course, all pro this year. But in just 3 years, he's made great impact.
Great. Yeah.
And Jameer Gibbs, I just want to give him some love.
Yep.
Dude's been incredible.
Yeah.
But again, every week seems to be crazy, wacky, nutty in the NFL. Certain teams are maintaining New England Patriots with
Yeah.
Drake May. Drake May is the MVP at this point.
He is. There's no
His
doubt.
stats are unbelievable. He's thrown for the most yards in the NFL.
Yep.
71% completion percentage. Are you kidding me?
I mean, it's
And
crazy. Crazy.
and Vrabel has done an amazing job. At this point, in the moment, week 14, Drake May is the MVP. What do
And
you think?
Vrabel's the coach of the year.
Yes,
I mean, has to be. Has to be. If they can keep this up, he has to be the coach of the year. He's completely turned that program around in 1 year. It's incredible.
amazing turnaround.
Yeah, yeah.
The teams you thought would be tops of the AFC, the Colts have hit a funk. I
Yeah,
think they've lost 3 out of 4. So the Colts, who were tremendous early in the season, it's their yin yang, it's their ebb and flow. So
they're
they're now a
struggling.
downward trend. The Ravens, I mean, they have to beat Pittsburgh today. They have to beat their arch rivals. The
Honestly, I don't know if
Steelers,
they're going to do that today or not. I don't know if they're going to do
Lamar
that.
Jackson's not right.
He's
Lamar
not right.
Jackson's banged up.
Yeah.
This is not Lamar Jackson,
No.
the MVP. So the Ravens are in trouble. Buffalo Bills, they're
In
2 games
trouble.
back of New England,
Yeah.
and they got a tough game in the Bengals today.
Yeah.
You're
Tough
Joe
game.
Burrow
In the snow, by the way.
in the
Total
snow.
snow. Yeah.
And
So,
Joe Burrow's back.
yep.
That's going to be a tough win for Buffalo to get past Cincinnati today.
Very
So the AFC's all, turned itself upside down. It's your Denver Broncos,
Yes.
PJ, and they're playing the horrific Raiders. They're 2-10.
Yeah.
They're saying Pete Carroll's in trouble after just, 1 year,
Wow.
74 years, fresh, creative, and free.
Yeah.
They fired Chip Kelly.
Yeah.
Listen, Chip Kelly, couldn't draw a plays. Everything went into the toilet with the Raiders offensively.
Yep.
But they have talent. Geno Smith had just a horrific year at
He,
quarterback.
he's lost all his confidence. You can see it. He's a great quarterback. He really is, but he has just lost all his confidence. I thought reuniting with Pete Carroll would bring that back because Pete Carroll's the one that ignited him in Seattle. And
Exactly.
but it hasn't happened. I don't think it's going to happen. I think they're going to lose today. They've got some pride. They have a good defense. They'll play close, but they're not. They're definitely not going to win.
They have some
Denver's good.
weapons. Max
Yeah.
Crosby's amazing defensively.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
J-
But
Ashton Genty
oh
is a rising star, but he's had no O line.
no,
So he's averaging, I don't know, 3.5 yards a carry, which is low because he has no room to move.
no, he's
You need
stuck.
room to move. That's a
Yeah,
great.
he's stuck.
Was it John Mayall, one of the great bluesmen's songs? Room to move, y'all. You gotta have room to move.
Or you have to have really creative plays that get him in motion. They're
Yes.
not doing it. They're not doing that.
And
So,
and I
he's
did.
going nowhere.
I thought the Raiders would be like 8 and 9.
Yeah,
Close to 500 going in with Carroll. So I am stunned.
I'm stunned too.
Is there a shocker left in this Raiders? I say
Yeah,
yes. I
yeah.
say today they upset the Denver Broncos. Don't ask
Oh,
me why.
really?
They're 2-10.
Okay.
Pete Carroll's in hot water on the
I
hot
think you're
seat. He
wearing
shouldn't
that
be.
hat too tight.
The balls are flowing. My balls are flowing.
Your balls are flowing free, but if you think that Raiders are going to beat Denver today, I think your hat is a little tight, but we'll see. We'll see.
I'm going for that's my
Okay. You're
upset
going for the
special.
upset.
Upset
Okay.
special. Why? I just feel there's one left in the Raiders this year. One crazy game where Gino is going to find himself, and they're home and in Vegas. So if it was a
Okay.
road game, I would say forget it. But they're home. I think the good vibes of
I'm writing it
Allegiant
down. I'm
Stadium.
writing it down. Got
You
you
heard
there.
you heard it here first. I don't know how
Yes.
many points they're underdog today. At least double digit, I would think. I haven't checked
Yeah.
the odds,
Yeah.
but Denver's not that impressive. I mean, they've won games,
Well,
PJ. They've
they've been
won
struggling though.
games.
They've been struggling.
Knicks, barely finds the way in the fourth quarter. They haven't
Yeah.
been impressive offensively. Their defense is tremendous, tremendous defense, but
Yeah.
they win games, and
But
and
they've
that's the
got
key.
the crazy coach, Peyton. He's crazy.
Sean Payton,
He calls the longest plays of any coach, and adds in all these crazy terms in there. I don't know if he's just trying to lighten the thing. I don't think so. He gets a kick out of this, but it takes forever to get the play from him. But the guy knows how to coach. He knows how
yes,
to coach. And so I can't bet against him. That's why I said I think this game will be closer than people think, but I definitely think Denver wins. But I like that you took the Raiders. And what do you think about the Bears Packer game? 'Cause that's a huge game. That's a
ancient
huge
rivalry,
game.
ancient rivalry,
Yeah.
gigantic game. PJ Bears
Yeah.
are the number one seed in the NFC right now. They overtook it from the Rams, of course. Shockingly lost to Carolina last week,
Right.
and the Bears are number one.
Number one.
This game, incredible implications. Green Bay is hot as well. Green Bay needs this game as well. But the Bears have been tremendous. I mean, Ben Johnson
Yeah.
has led this offense with Caleb. And they've clicked. Their running game is tremendous.
Yep.
And there's been a lot of trash talking this week between the Bears and the Packers. I love that
Yeah. A
because
lot
this
of
is one
trash.
of the ancient rivalries of the NFL.
Yeah.
Bears, Packers, man. This is the foundation of the National Football League, these kind of games. Uh, Packers, Bears. I gotta go. I gotta go Bears. Bears are hot. I'm gonna go Bears.
You're going
I'm gonna
Bears.
go. I'm gonna go Caleb over Love. It's always
I, s-
quarterbacks. I'm gonna go Caleb Williams over Love. But this is a tremendous game. Who do you like, PJ?
well, I love the Bears this year. I really do. I think they're doing a great job. I think they come in. They're used to playing in frigid weather. It is frigid there today. It's going to neutralize basically both of those quarterbacks to a degree because it's frigid, you know. So I'm giving the edge because the Packers are at home to the Packers. I see a score like very low scoring game, like 13-10. It's going to be low. It's not going to be a high scoring game at all. So I'm taking the Packers. You're taking the Bears, which is perfect. We
I
don't
like
talk
it.
about this in advance, so that's great. I love it.
We're in the moment with
Yep.
the flow
Yes.
and
Yeah.
a gigantic game. Monday Night Football.
Oh, there you go.
Chargers and the defending champion Eagles.
Yeah.
PJ, this is a sensational game. Number one, the impact again, as I say, is so profound every game now. There's only what 4 or 5 games left for each team.
Yeah.
Chargers 8-4
Yeah.
on the bubble. In right now, if the playoffs started today, but they're on the bubble at 8-4 in a very tough AFC. Eagles, they're 8-4, and they're losing their grip. Um, in the East,
Yeah.
the NFC is no longer a lock for the Eagles to move through
Yeah.
because they haven't looked good. But Justin Herbert has a fractured left hand.
That's the biggest problem.
Just had surgery. He's got screws in it. He's going to play. As Jim Harbaugh says, he's a beast.
He's a beast.
He's a tough kid, Justin Herbert. They got Hampton back at running back, or Marion Hampton. That'll help them. So he'll have Vidal,
Yeah.
not our
Not Bruce.
beloved Bruce Vidal, but they're going to have Vidal in the backfield with Marion Hampton.
Yes.
They got the retooled offensive line
Right.
that's played well, but protecting Herbert, they got to protect Herbert from the ferocious Eagle rush.
Well, that's it. And he's wearing an oven mitt on his hand, basically. So, I mean, it's going to be difficult. He's not going to take anything under center. He's going to be back in the shotgun, and he's going to try to work from there. But if he gets hit, I fear they'll knock him out of the game. And then, of course, with him out of the game, the pendulum swings over to the Eagles, I think, if that happens. I'm not saying it's going to. I hope it doesn't. But they're out there to get him out of the game. That's the way the Eagles are looking at it because they're not playing that great, like you pointed out, as usual. So Yeah, it's a tough one. It's a tough one, you know. I mean, I'm going with the Chargers. I think somehow they put this together and they pull it out. Harbaugh's got them psyched up. They know they need the win. They're at home. I'm taking the Chargers. How about you?
I am so down with the Bolts. I know the left hand will be an issue,
Yeah.
but they're at home. Harbaugh has them psyched for this game.
Yep.
They're fresh off the Raider win, which was an excellent victory. They needed it badly. They have it. They know they lose a couple games down the stretch. They have a very tough schedule. They got the Broncos coming up
Oh yeah.
as well. Uh, they know this is a must win if they want to stay in the playoff hunt. Again, Harbaugh will have them so psyched up
Oh yeah.
at home. They're going to, I'm sure, make a game plan for Herbert where he's releasing the ball early, handing the ball off, hand the ball off.
That's the deal.
Running game. If they can establish a running game, and I think they will,
Yeah.
it's going to be tough because the Eagles are, again, a furious defense. But if that O line can open up some holes for Hampton
Yeah.
and Vidal, and quick outs, to McConkey, that'll be key.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
will be the key is get the ball out so Herbert doesn't get hit, and the defense has been playing well. This is a game they must win because their remaining schedule is so difficult
It's tough.
that they
Tough.
this is just a must win because they're at home.
Yep.
They have momentum. I like the Bolts
Okay.
as well, PJ.
All right. So we're in on that. We're locked in together on that one, and we'll see what happens. It's going to be an interesting ride on that game on Monday night.
And
But
don't forget how
yeah,
about the Rams? If they
Rams,
beat
Arizona. Yeah.
Rams win, Bears lose, Rams will overtake the Bears for the number one seed
Right.
in the NFC. In Arizona, Murray's out for the season.
Yeah.
Uh, Murray is out. Let's face it, Arizona has been a severe disappointment once again. This is a no-brainer. Rams will take care of business, PJ. Um,
I think this is a four touchdown game for Stratford.
Matthew Stafford had an off game against Carolina. Remember, picked
Yeah.
off twice,
Yeah.
pick six, fumble. He really did not have a good game against Carolina on the road.
No.
Those cross country games, man, anything can happen.
Yeah.
You don't know when you travel 3,000 miles and you haven't played a team like that in a while, like a Carolina. Anything can happen. And what happened to the Rams? They're 9 and
Yeah.
3. It's no chopped liver more than Menudo. But again, I'm with you, PJ. They take care
Yeah.
of business in Arizona without Kyler Murray, and Matthew Stafford bounces back.
Yeah. I think a big bounce back for him. So yeah, so we're there, you know. We should talk about basketball.
I want to say Mucho Mazel Tov, Luca, second girl born in Slovenia.
How about that?
That's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
So congratulations to Luka Doncic and his lovely mom.
Yes.
Two girls. See, now he's two girls,
Got two girls.
and
Yep.
he's going to be back in the lineup soon. But the Lakers have missed him.
Yes.
Austin Reeves has been off the hook, sensational,
Amazing.
and also the most overhyped statistic in maybe sports history: double-digit points in a row for LeBron James, 1,297. Ended. Uh,
That's a big hype.
it's a lot of hype. It's a wonderful record, but
Yeah,
let's not go nuts on it.
I
Yeah,
know.
it's the double digits. It's not that hard to get if you're a great player.
Right.
He's a great player,
Yes, he is.
but he made the game-winning play, which was very interesting.
Yeah.
In Toronto, when he could have, it was tied. He could have gotten extended the record, but he always makes the right play, Bron. And he saw Rui, Hachimura open in the corner. He
Yep.
feeds Rui. Rui hits the game-winning shot at the buzzer, and they win the game. And
That's
that to
beautiful.
me is, and not to me, to Bron, it's more important than extending the 1297.
I
But
think
again,
so. Yeah.
kudos on the 1297. But it's a record. It's a great record. It'll
Yeah.
never be broken again.
Yeah. No. Yeah. No. I don't think so. I don't think it will be. But yeah, he gave it up. He saw the open man and he gave it up, won the game. I mean, that's what you do. He hit him. So that's kudos to him. That to me, that's bigger than him making the record,
Exactly.
keeping the record. It's like, come on,
And the
this
wins in
is
these divisions, in this
yes,
West,
yeah,
it's tough.
it's
I
tough.
mean, the Lakers, I think, are 16-6 at this point. They
Yeah,
got blown out in Boston,
yes,
but that was to be expected. There was no Luca.
yeah,
There was no Marcus Smart.
no,
No Bron. I
no,
don't
Bron.
believe Bron played in the Celtic blowout.
Yeah,
So it's tough. Celtics, uh,
they're a good team.
they're a decent team.
Yeah, yeah.
Even without Tatum, they still got Jaylen Brown.
Oh yeah,
They
yeah,
got White. They got
yeah.
guys.
They got guys.
They
They're
got
there.
guys. They
Yeah.
got guys.
So we'll see what happens. How about USC?
Oh, but before we get to USC,
Yeah.
the Clippers not cutting,
No,
but
saying
putting
goodbye.
Chris Paul in this limbo.
Yeah.
That is really a disrespect of a great player.
Yeah.
You don't put Chris Paul in that situation.
No.
Yes, he's vocal. Yes, the team's playing lousy, but you don't send him home in the middle of a road trip to a great Hall of Famer like Chris Paul.
Yeah.
The optics are ugly, and the
Nasty.
Clippers look terrible.
Yeah.
But what you did to Chris Paul, the Hall of Famer, show some class, Clippers.
Yeah.
You see the brick.
He
You
got it
see
there.
it.
He didn't get it. Give it to him.
You brick. Gong me, Ukes.
Thank you.
You
Thank
don't
you.
treat Chris Paul like that.
No, they earned that brick. They earned it.
You don't treat him like that.
No. No.
He was the most iconic Clipper. And how many iconic Clippers are there?
There aren't.
Chris Paul was an iconic Clipper,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
you treat him like garbage.
Yeah. No, it's terrible.
Why?
It was an awful move.
Because he wanted to change defensive assignments, and Jeff Van Gundy got pissed off, and
Yeah.
he's not talking to T. Lue.
Right.
Big deal. He's still fiery. He
Yeah.
wants to win. And the
Yeah.
Clippers are horrible. What, they're 6-16? They're a terrible team.
Oh yeah.
And Chris is frustrated. Now, where is Chris going? Well, he can't go anywhere for another few weeks for the trading rules and ramifications. He could end up a Laker in January. He could end up a Laker.
How about that?
We'll see how that rolls out.
That would be
But
interesting.
teams looking for a point guard, for some depth,
Mm-hmm.
maybe the Knicks
Yeah.
as well. But the way they treated just
No, it was not.
degrades the organization.
Yeah,
Again,
it really does.
And they let Kawhi Leonard get away with anything.
Yeah.
This guy
Right.
is the worst superstar in sports history. He doesn't speak to
No.
anybody. He
No.
doesn't lead. He can score, he can rebound. Why did they invest so much time and money into Kawhi Leonard? I understand
don't
he
know.
won a title in Toronto, he won a title in
Yeah.
San Antonio. But do you want a guy like that who doesn't lead vocally,
No.
who's not an inspiration?
The answer is no.
The answer is no.
You don't. Yeah.
But
you don't.
that's who they're based on.
I know.
And give it up for also, James Harden's having an all-star year.
The beard.
The beard has been sensational.
Yes.
Clippers have been lousy.
Yeah.
Every move they've made has not worked.
Nothing's worked.
But James Harden works.
Oh yeah.
Still
Yeah.
one of the great individual scorers of all time. We just went to number 10 all time, passing Carmelo. Next up is Shaquille. He'll pass Shaquille this year for number 9 all time. So kudos to the beard, but the Clippers have got a long way to go.
I love it. Yeah. Yeah. And it won't be this year, and it won't be next year, and it may not be the year after for the Clippers, but they do have a long way to go. And
But the USC Trojans, again, congratulations on their basketball program. They got to the top 25. Tough loss. They'll be out of it in the next ranking. They blew an 18-point lead to Washington at home, PJ.
and 18 at the half, 10 with 7 minutes left, and they still blew it to the Huskies.
My balls are going crazy here.
I know your balls are bouncing like
They're
crazy.
going
now,
crazy.
Like they're like fire. Yeah. We need more bouncing balls, but USC, Musselman, gotta give him credit. He's done a good job with that team. But, we'll see what happens next. Anything could happen. I hate choke jobs. That was a total 100% choke job. They had that game in the bag, and they had it the entire game, and they just choked. And so it's hard to watch. That was hard to watch. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see where that goes. There's a lot of good teams out there. We'll see what's going on with that.
Aloha to USC's top 25 after winning the Maui Invitational.
That was it.
But listen, it's a long season. Look at Purdue, number 1. They lost by 23 at home to Iowa State.
Yeah, they
worst loss ever
blown
by
out.
a number 1 team.
Yeah.
And Purdue loses by 23 to at home, and they're ranked number one. So it's parity in college basketball this year, which is fun. But again, UCLA out of the top 25, USC in the top 25. That was wild to see. And PJ, are you excited about the World Cup draw with USA getting Paraguay in the
Eh,
first round and Australia
Yes.
and a European team as well?
Yes, yeah, very exciting stuff, as this builds, it's really fun to hear. I like the whole building of it and it coming together, and these draws are amazing. And I love to see where USA is gonna play
Yeah.
and how they're gonna do this and who they're gonna play against. So yeah, it's been really fun to watch, and it's gonna be huge. The ratings for this are gonna be huge.
And USA, we got a nice draw. We've
Yeah.
beaten Paraguay.
Yep.
We've beaten Australia
Yep.
just recently, I think 2-1 each time.
2-1. Yeah.
And then we'll play a team out of the European draw, either Kosovo or Turkey. They're going to do a playoff, knockout round there.
Yeah.
Probably Turkey. Turkey's ranked 25th in the world, so it could be Turkey.
Let's slice
Uh,
up some turkey. Let's
but who knows?
slice up some turkey.
Who knows who it could be? But it's fun.
Yeah,
Uh,
it
so it's
is
going to be
fun.
USA, Paraguay, SoFi Stadium. I believe in June is the first game,
Yes.
and it's going to be wonderful. It's good. Mexico City is going to be incredible.
Yep.
North America is hosting, and I'm going crazy for that. It's going to be wild, PJ.
I want you to wear
World
your
Cup
hat there.
Soccer.
Yeah,
Oh, World Cup.
I want you to wear your hat there. You,
Ah,
you got to wear that hat.
the balls will be flying.
Balls will be
The
flying.
football will be flying. Uh,
You're getting me dizzy with that thing. I don't know what I'm doing now. I've lost it. All right.
uh,
Well, we have, it's usually we run out of time, but I just wanted to talk to you about, once again, stating the facts as they are. You think the Chargers are going to win tonight, tomorrow, and so do I, right?
we both love the Bolts
We both
to
love
beat
the
the
Bolts.
defending champion Eagles.
The Bears were splitting on with the Pack.
I have the Bears. You have the
I
Packers.
have Pack. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The Rams we agree on over Arizona big time. That's
Take
not
care of
good.
business in
Yeah, yeah,
Arizona.
yeah, 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 yeah. So, those are the big teams that we talked about,
And
and
I like the Steelers today because the Tomlin's under fire in Pittsburgh. I don't know why. He's a sensational coach,
yeah,
but Mike Tomlin's under fire in Pittsburgh.
yeah.
But Mike Tomlin, he's beautiful. He says when the fans are booing because the Steelers are losing, he says I don't blame them. This is entertainment.
No, no, yeah,
When
yeah.
the
It's great.
Steelers, when the Steelers win, it's entertaining. When
Steelers
we
could
don't
win
win,
today. Yeah,
you
Steelers
know,
could win.
they could beat the Ravens. The
Yeah,
Ravens again.
but
No big deal this year. No big deal. The AFC is topsy turvy.
yeah,
It's all about New England at this point, and Drake May, MVP in the moment.
that's right. And lastly, Denver versus the Raiders. You're taking the Raiders.
We're big upset.
Big
Just
upset. That's a
something.
huge upset. I
The Plata y Negro. I have something in my heart always
Okay.
for the Plata y Negro,
All right.
and I just think they're going to win one for Pete Carroll
Yeah,
and just shock the world and beat Denver.
that'll be shocking. Well, we'll clean this all up next week when we see what happens.
You're telling me.
Thank you so much. It's been
Thank you,
fun.
thank you, Chris Donovan, number one,
Chris
the ones and
Donovan,
the
our
twos.
man, our man.
Sensational as always.
Yes,
My
yeah.
beloved bride, Yuko Sakamoto,
Fashion designer.
on the gong. She got me
Yeah.
my hat
Yes,
today.
yeah.
Set me up for the Christmas holiday.
Beautiful.
David Cardona, DC, with amazing graphics.
What a crew.
And thank you, PJ. You and the palm tree and the beach in
I
Malibu. You're looking great.
always never change. Thank you, Victor. Wear that hat, buddy. You
And
guys take care.
and
Love
feeling
out.
you with Victor Brick Jacobs and PJ.